Hello my friends, this is Dwight from For His Glory 700 coming back at you with another video. And in this video I'm just going to briefly be talking about censorship. Believe it or not, I've actually had 3 videos that have been censored. 2 I've actually done myself, and 1 was simply an upload of another video that I thought would be of great interest to those within our community, for those of us that are actually awake and alert to the current situation that we're all faced regarding this so-called pandemic. Early last year, on May the 9th, 2020, I did a video called "Why is the Church Believing the Hype on COVID-19?" The video was 6 minutes and 55 seconds in length, and it was just me basically just inquiring or questioning why the church was believing the narrative that was being presented to us regarding the alleged pandemic, and that how our experience and everything around us, if we would allow ourselves to utilize the 5 senses that God has given to us, would clearly dictate that we are not under some kind of health emergency that would require us to shut down our economy. Anyways, that video must have been up, I really don't know how long the video was up for. It may not have been up for very long, because I never actually check my videos to determine whether or not they've been removed or not. It's just me simply giving my opinion. Anyways, about maybe a month after I uploaded that video, and that was on May the 9th, I discovered that the video had been removed, and they had cited community guidelines that I had breached. And I didn't realize at that time that you couldn't question the narrative regarding the legitimacy of the pandemic, or CV-19. I did not realize that. I was under the impression you could clearly give your thoughts and views on what was currently going on and come to your own conclusions and assess it for yourself, but apparently you can't do that. Anything that goes against the narrative or the establishment, any thought, any independent thought that goes against the system, that thought, those types of videos must be immediately removed, because they do not reflect what you and I are required to believe under our current system. So that video was removed, and I still believe in what I actually said regarding the video. I don't believe that we are under a health emergency. I don't personally know of anyone who has died of this particular virus, and we're now into a year into this whole crisis, so-called, and I still don't know of a single individual who has died of this particular virus, so-called. And in my workplace, where I spend most of my time, most of the individuals I have communicated with it on the job, they themselves have also acknowledged that they personally do not know of anyone who has succumbed or who has died of this particular pandemic. I have spoken to individuals that have acknowledged that they know of individuals that allegedly have tested positive or become sick, but the long and the short of that story is that they've all fully recovered from it, and they're living their lives as though they never experienced that particular symptoms of the virus itself. So that's that. Now, the second video that was removed from my channel was on November the 2nd, 2020. It was actually a re-upload of a video that obviously I had no content, I had no involvement in the creation of that video. And the video title that I used for the re-upload was "This video will be banned. Download it now while you can." The length of that video was 21 minutes and 9 seconds. And the title of that video, I'm not even sure if I can say it now, because if I actually utter the title of the video, they're probably going to ban this video too. So the title of the video, I'm just going to sort of say blank for the word that I think they might censor this particular video if I say it. The title of that video was called The COVID-19 Blank of 2020, and it was by Claire Edwards. Now, the word blank, you can, it rhymes with the word pesticide or herbicide, but it's not a pesticide or a herbicide. It's another word that begins with the letter G. So it was called The COVID-19 Blank of 2020 by Claire Edwards. That video was removed, I think, within an hour of me uploading it. It was really hardly up for any length of time. That particular video, though, however, if you are interested in watching it, you can see it on BitChute. So if you go onto BitChute and you enter the COVID-19, starts with the letter G, rhymes with the word pesticide or herbicide of 2020 by Claire Edwards. And I think it's actually pretty thorough, and it's probably extremely exact to what we're actually facing at our present moment. And the last video that I had removed from my channel, I actually did the video myself, was on January the 11th, 2021. So just recently, less than a month ago. And the title of the video, I'm a straight shoot. I just say it like I see it. And the title of the video was The Canadian Government is Blank About COVID-19. Now replace the word blank with when you're not telling the truth. So the opposite of the truth is then you'll get the title of my video. So it says the title of that video was The Canadian Government is Blank About COVID-19. And that video was about 13 minutes and 59 seconds. So 13 minutes in total. And I actually thought it was a pretty good video. I mean, I guess you shouldn't toot your own horn, but if you can't toot your own horn, what's the point of having a horn, right? Either way, I really felt I had exposed the whole plan for the whole reason why we're in lockdowns and restrictions. With regards to the last video that I did on January the 11th, 2021, regarding what I believe to be the government's intentional involvement in a cover-up, was specifically that I think that our current economic system, without a doubt, is intentionally being destroyed. There's clear proof and evidence for that if you're interested in looking up that sort of information online. It's clearly credible information because based on our current crisis or pandemic, so-called, there's absolutely no justification for what they're doing. But there is when you realize that at some point our current economy will go under because it's being based on funny money. And I'll just leave it at that, funny money. So censorship is alive and well. I don't have that many subscribers to my account. I really don't. I have very few subscribers. I think I have around 150, 160 subscribers, so I'm not a threat to the establishment at all. I could understand I've had tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers. Then I could understand them saying, you know what, this guy has too much influence on the people that actually subscribe to his account, so we're going to need to silence him. We're going to have to pay closer attention to the very things that he has to say, especially as it relates to the crisis that we have manipulated and manufactured to bring about a certain outcome. So that is my take on that. I'm actually going to upload another video. As soon as I finish this video, I have intentions of re-uploading another video by a gentleman by the name of Dave Cullen, who is the creator of Computing Forever. He has excellent content. He did a video about 7 months ago regarding mandatory vaccinations. It was an excellent video. It was only 6 minutes and about 15 seconds in length. They actually removed the video. I'm going to re-upload it. So I'm suspecting I'm going to get another strike or another hit or whatever it might be. But I think this information needs to get out there to people that need to be aware of what's actually going on. So I'm hoping that when I do upload that video, and it's going to be called simply the vaccine. That's all it's going to be called. If you happen to see that video, download it to your device immediately, because the chances are it's going to be removed from my channel, and then I'll probably be banned from YouTube for like 2 weeks or a month or whatever. I mean, all of this stuff is so idiotic, but of course it's all based on the Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030, which is the same thing, sustainable development, and their goals is the transformation of the entire world economy and system as you and I know it. At this stage in the game, there's no turning back. This new normal, as they've coined the term, is intended to stay with us for the rest of our lives. Anyways, my hope is not in this world system. My hope is in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I'm not trying to influence anyone that may not be religious, but I'm simply saying that there's something greater at work here, and it has prophetic significance in what I believe is the last days that we're currently living in. So I'm wishing that you're all doing well, and that you will keep your eyes open to what is actually going on. This is Dwight from Forest Glory 700, wishing you all a great day. Take care.